Today I want to talk to you about leadership. And the first point that I want to make is that leadership comes in all forms. There is the strong, silent, quiet type of leader who you just know him by his actions. There's the fiery leader who is very passionate with his words. The thing that is most important, as Shakespeare said, to thy own self be true. A leader is true to itself. A leader knows his heart and comes from his heart. A leader knows what his passion is and then is able to express that passion without looking for approval from anyone outside of himself. A leader knows what he wants. A leader knows what has to be done, and a leader then goes out and does it. No questions asked, no looking for approval, no feeding of his ego. The leader does the work that he realizes must be done and just goes about his way doing the work. As we explore the axiom, to thy own self be true, being true to yourself means knowing who you are, knowing your inner makeup, knowing what you want, knowing your convictions, knowing your heart, and then being able to follow that heart with unrivaled passion to make manifest what you believe is the best for yourself and the others that are involved with you. A leader is very caring. A leader cares about himself first, and that caring is then reflected on all people who the leader comes in contact with. The caring is really the love within inside the leader. And to be a leader, you must have love for your cause, you must have love for people, and you must bring this love and passion to your work. If we look at the Hermetic axiom, to know, to dare, to will, and to be silent, I know these qualities are very important for a leader. Let's take to know first. A leader has to know himself, of course, but the leader also needs to know worldly knowledge. A leader also has to know how to follow his intuition and listen to his inner teacher, listening to his higher guidance that comes from the source that we may call God, we may call spirit, we may call source, we may call infinite spirit. But a leader knows how to listen. A leader also is wise in the world. A leader has book knowledge. A leader has knowledge of current events. A leader has knowledge of cultures and people. So that when a leader is making decisions, when a leader is innately following his heart, his convictions are made up not just on whims of the moment, just on some passion in that moment or second, but it's actually a great underlying knowledge that the leader bases all his decisions on. And that knowledge is, again, heart source coming from the inner teacher. When we look at the next axiom of this four-part axiom, to dare, what does to dare mean? To dare means to have courage. And the word courage comes from the French word from heart. So again, it gets back to coming from your heart. But a leader, most importantly, must have the courage to speak his convictions. A leader must have the courage to say what may not be popular. The leader can also take a stance on something that could be very popular, but the leader has to speak his own truth. Leadership is about finding your truth and then speaking your truth and not really worrying about where the chips may fall. but knowing what's in your heart and knowing how you see the world and what your convictions are, a leader then speaks his piece and may bring up a different point of view that may not be popular. But a leader always has the courage to walk in his own truth. The next part is the will. A leader must have an ironclad will. And as we look at the word leader and leadership, based in that word is the word lead. Lead is the metal. Lead is a very strong metal. Lead is a metal that is very impenetrable. And so in developing your leadership qualities, it's very important for you to develop your will. To develop your will so that nothing bothers you. Nothing from the outside can stop you. When you have your conviction, you are taking your conviction and you're taking this conviction to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. Your willpower is so strong. So if it means getting up at 5 in the morning, getting up at 3 in the morning, if it means working till late into the night, your will and conviction is so strong that nothing will stop you. Your eyes become focused. It's almost like your eye becomes singular and your will becomes so strong to realize and to put out what your conviction is. And that's what a leader is, because people see that strong will and see your strong vibration and they resonate with your vibration. And that's what people want. People want to see somebody who has the courage, who has the will, who has the knowledge. And then finally, to keep silent. Because a leader doesn't have to toot his own or her own horn. What is important is that what a leader does speaks. The leader's action speaks volumes. So a leader does not have to go about and be boasting about his accomplishments. A leader leads. A leader is in touch with his heart and in touch with his feelings. And from that, people resonate with that. A leader really doesn't want people to follow. A leader wants people to find their own hearts. A leader wants to be an inspiration to people, to show people how to walk in their own truth. A leader wants to inspire and motivate people to walk in their own truth. And a leader then wants to give people the knowledge to walk into their own truth. And lastly, a leader, his word or her word is their bond. So when a leader tells you they're going to do something, when a leader tells you they're going to be there, a leader is going to be prepared and is going to be ready for action. If a leader tells you he is going to be there or she is going to be there, you can go to the bank with that. A leader's word is its word. So in summing everything up, leadership is being true to yourself. It is knowing. It is that innate knowing within. It is to dare to have the courage to speak and live your truth. It is to have the will and the passion, and most importantly, to keep silent, not to toot your own horn, and make your word your bond. Thank you, and continue to find greater and greater peace within yourself. Find the love within yourself, and let your love be your conviction that leads you to lead. My name is Michael Collins, and this is the first in a series of videos that I'm doing. There's a TV show video called The Incurables, and I have a few other videos on YouTube. You can contact me at Ananda, A-N-A-N-D-A, Michael, M-I-C-H-A-E-L, at Verizon.net. Thank you for viewing your videos, and I look forward to hearing your comments.